this report. Yes, this is the United States Commission on International Religious Freedoms. They produce this report every year, and this year's come out. In the report, the real headline of this report, this is really interesting. For the first time, USCIRF has gone just beyond simply criticising the Indian government like they have done in previous years. They're now actually, in the recommendations, they're calling for targeted sanctions on specific entities. Who? Well, number one, the Research and Analysis Wing, RAW, yes, India's Foreign Intelligence Agency. And secondly, the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, the RSS. So for the first time, and again, this is significant, really significant now. So they have actually specifically identified the very bodies that we on a daily basis are highlighting who is behind both persecution domestically and transnational oppression internationally. RAW and the RSS. Finally, we have the US, essentially an entity of the US government recognizing what's going on. I'm sure they've always known about it, but this is the first time they've actually put it into simple, unambiguous black and white. It is RAW and it is the Indian state via the RSS. Or in fact, actually, ironically, it's the RSS via the Indian state. So the report links RAW unambiguously to transnational oppression. It cites the Canadian government's intelligence and the US Department of Justice investigation into, obviously, the assassination of Hardeep Singh Nijjar and the attempted assassination of Gurpratap Singh Pannu. And USCIRF is essentially saying in this report now that the Indian government is now a, quote, serial offender, that it exports its violence to the streets of Surrey, British Columbia and New York City. Hardeep Singh Nijjar, Gurpratap Singh Pannu. So they're calling now for the US to freeze the assets of RAW officials and RSS leaders. And this in itself is a massive, massive shift in rhetoric. It's huge, this, and not many people have really picked up on this. Of course, we have. It's unsurprising for us, and it's what we've been saying for a very, very long time. So India's response is always the same on this. They call this report biased and politically motivated. And they also claim that India is a, quote, vibrant democracy. Really? I mean, how much evidence do I need to talk about daily to prove that India is not a democracy? It's a democracy in claim only.